I didn't want to make a video taking it all the way apart and putting it all the way back together. It just takes 3 times as much to do it. So anyway, I'm going to make a quick video of just putting it back together. So note that the blue buttons are already in there. And the blue top is waiting there. Parts here, blah, blah, blah. This is next. Bow. Ease the circuit board on top of the rubber pad. Go ahead and lock it down with one. Okay, I guess I could have just said go ahead and put all the screws in. On the primary board, that is. Alright, so all the screws are in on the primary. I just wanted to show real quick. This is what makes this so tedious. Because these fucking things can come off here. If this falls one time, snag. You're just fucked. It's skill level 3 straight up. Once you got the secondary board in place and you're holding the motors so they don't get snagged like I was just talking about, then you set the motors in place, and then next we're going to take this little cord and snap it to that button right there, but I can't focus because I don't have a third hand. At the same time, when you're putting that wire back on, you got to make sure that this connector there and there is meeting together, because when you push down on that, it's going to clip those two together. And then thirdly, you got your microphone input that just kind of sits right here, and then there's contact points on the top side. See how that is? You see what I'm saying? Yeah, like I said, it takes 3 times as long to make a video. But anyways, I've got that sitting there. This is hovered right above top, and there's my piece. So I'll just take this and clip. You see what I'm saying? So now that just connected your port, your whatever port, and then your microphone port, and then lastly I snap this right to the top. I'm gonna focus it this time so you can see, but right there, this to that, which connects the primary and secondary together along with that connector on the bottom side. I don't even really know what that one's for. It's like probably an antenna or something, I don't know. And I could look it up, but I could also look up every diode and resistor on this board, and I'm just don't care about that kind of shit. Alright, now that I'm trying to keep this short, now that all that 2 minutes, what the fuck, it was at 30 seconds last I seen, but anyways, it's because I talk too much. Fuck, that sucks, dude. Anyway, put the screws on the secondary. So there was like 5 or 6 on the primary. On the secondary, there's only 2 on the corners there. And then next, we'll take and we're gonna start tucking that wire back in all the way around on both sides. So I keep it above something. I mean, it's easier to do this on your lap, but table or lap. But anyways, you take the wires, and let's see. It starts through. Actually, you start from the top because this slack goes on the back side of the board. Just route it right through down in there, and then bam, hook. Same on both. And bam, just like that. And then bam, just like that. And then, wow, there they are, there they are. Now we put the charger port cover back on. It's kind of tricky, but got that back in place. There's 2 poles on the top, and then there's a few clips on the bottom. It's pretty much like a type of deal. Almost there, man. Put your handy dandy little joysticks on. Throw the D-pad in. Noting that there's 3 rockers. There's 1, 2, 3. See it? And let me focus. Damn it. This is what takes so long. But that bottom one doesn't have a rib. You see how it's got a titty, or a nipple, and no nipple on the bottom? That it goes on the bottom. See? So that way it can rock. Just set it on there. Clip the spring in place. Make sure it rocks, bounces back, which it does. Everything looks good. Let's put the covers on. I hope my video doesn't fuck up while I'm doing this, but you see all that gummy shit? Like, I want to clean this shit out for you real quick. I wouldn't want that shit in my controller. Yeah, just like you shouldn't eat and play games, you shouldn't smoke and play games, because that was definitely resin wedged down in there. Because I tried soap and water, and that wasn't working. Went and grabbed some alcohol, and bam, it just came right off. Now just imagine if it was a complete disassemble and reassemble. But I mean, you could reverse, you know, if you needed to see how to do it, you could I'm tired. And this is what happens when you don't triple check everything. See what's happened? I want to say I've got to go all the way back down to the primary to fix that, but I'm going to figure this out real quick. I'll probably just try to pry that up a little bit. Without, not pry, but, you know, just loosen those two screws and then, because they only need to go like a decimeter sideways. Yeah, I don't know why the fuck it did that. That was just shit luck, I guess, because I was more worried about making a video than I was putting the fucking control back together. But anyway, yeah, all I had to do was just pull like 5 screws or whatever, and then, you know, just didn't even do anything. Just, it did it fuck itself, but anyway. Anyway, sorry for adding on 30 seconds to the clip, but, yeah, that was probably just, I don't even know. Oh yeah, I was gonna say that I did feel a little resistance the first time I was screwing those screws down, but once again, I was paying too much attention to the video. Bringing this down and on. I really need to clean that stuff off too, but it's exterior. You can do that. Mr. Goodman exterior renovation. And bro, that computer smells so bad over there. I'm like, is it this? I forget what I was about to say next. Something to do with that last joke. But anyway, then you just got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you're finito. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to say. That turned out to be a fucking... I'm not even going to try to focus on that. It turned out to be a T8 security torque. Pretty small, and it was fucking rare. And I don't think the old controls were really like it. Oh, I just ruined the surprise. I don't think the old controls were really like this, but I do like that one single screw. You know, you can just put one screw in and it pulls the two together. Then all you'd have to do is just take your little pieces right here and clip, and you'd really be done. But I'm going to put all 5 in, of course. All I was getting at is just how it pulls. You know, it just goes together real easy. Front plate, back plate, screw, you know. I'm so done with this, but you know how to do this part anyway. And I can't remember. I gave you that back plate, but I can't remember where it's at. I don't think it's here. I'll have to look around. But, anyhow, clean that little gum off of there, and bam. Spider-Man, Superman, whatever the fuck. It's dope. Check them out, bro. You know mine's better. But that was dope too. I'm thinking about keeping them both. Alright, bro.